What's happening, everybody? Today we were at a site that Dan did some recon on a week or two ago, and he did pretty good for the few hours he was here. Got himself a nice buckle and a couple 1600 coins, I think a William and a French Liard, he said as well. It's off the beaten path and it's really overgrown. You can see you're going to be doing a lot of bushwhacking today. Let's go take a peek at the cellar hole and let's get our day started. As you can see, it really is overgrown here. We're getting in between a lot of trees and whatnot, but try and get a look at it. It's a very big footprint for a cellar hole. Comes out over there. You got a nice chimney pile over there, and he said he got his buckle right out of that chimney pile there. And I'm basically standing on the ledge over here, so it's a big site. And here's a shot from inside the cellar hole. So you got a little squared off area here, and it comes down, squares off again. This is where your main hearth is, and then you got another squared off area, goes over to that corner, and that corner is all collapsed in. Along here is all collapsed in behind me where I'm at. Really big cellar hole. I don't know if this would have been a full house one. Well, there's my first target. It's kind of hard to see it. I'm in a really shady area here. We've got a lot of overgrowth, but it's like the back of a two-piece button, I think. Either that or it's one of those concave buttons. It's tough to tell. I can't get good light on it. Going's a little slow here. That's been here maybe an hour. That's my first target. Yikes. And pretty much in the same hole as I just got that button. Little square buckle, little iron square buckle. Yeah. Hey, at least it's something. And another one of those. They sound good for a minute anyway. Well, I haven't dug anything in over an hour, hour and a half. All I've been doing is beating through the trees and getting covered in spider webs, but I came crawling back to the cellar hole. I'm like on the back side of the chimney here, we're somewhere around where Dan found his buckle, and I finally got something worth reporting on. Let's take a look. If I can get the light, any light. It's a nice tomback. Get a little closer for you. Pickings are real slow. Somebody must have had this site sometime in the past. There's a bunch of really old logging that was done here, so I think the old Loggers Network told somebody years and years ago this place was worth picking. I don't think Dan's gotten jack either. I think he said he got a pewter button. We'll be here for a bit, I guess. Well, off there about 20 feet or so, you can see the chimney pile where I just got that tomback behind, and there's nothing going on around this property, so I says, you know what, I'm just going to stick around the cellar hole. I mean, there's a lot of iron up here, but I'm going slow, and it just paid off. Copper number 15 for the year, and I don't even know what it is yet. It's got a big old hole in it. Let's flip it around and take a look. And there you go. Make out the harp there. 1723 Hibernia there, and I'm getting attacked by a deer fly. Alright, there's the obverse, and there's the reverse. Got myself a Hibernia 1723. You can see she's got a nice hole in her. This one might clean up pretty good. The camera's not picking it up very well, but I got a bunch of the harp on there I can see. So yeah, I'm a happy camper. I thought this place was going to be a total bust. Well, I think I got myself in a bit of a hot spot here. Low 20s. I thought it was going to be a button, and it looks like I got my first complete set of cufflinks. And down the hole. Oop. Yep, I sure do. Little octagon-shaped ones, it looks like. Let me stop and clean these up a bit. And there they are. It's a nice little design on there. Little octagon inside an octagon. Let's see, the other one's got the same one. I didn't clean this one up as much. That is awesome. I've been wanting a complete set of cufflinks for a long time now. And there's some of the other junk I'm digging at this spot. I'm not bothering getting it on camera. They sound like tom backs or smaller buttons and colonial chewing gum. It's all just lead. I don't know what this other little lead piece was, a little tab or something. Yeah, it's gotten kind of slow again, but I'm not crying. That nice Hibernia in my complete cufflinks. It turns out to make it a good day. And survey says, got myself a little musket ball. I was afraid it was going to be a shotgun shell. That's a nice little target. It wasn't as deep as it said either. It was only about 3 inches down. Nice, nice. There I am. Just down slope a little from the cellar hole. I'm beating in the weeds here. See how overgrown this place is. I got another nice tone. It's kind of a screamer. I don't know if it's going to be something good or junk. Figures the glare's right there. It's about a 65, maybe a 70. It could be junk. Let's have a look. Well, I had some doubts about that one. It was a screamer and it was kind of shallow. I was figuring it was going to be another piece of kettle, but nope. Get it out in the light where we can take a look at it. I just got it out of the hole, but that's a buckle. Interesting little guy. Let's go find some sunlight and take a look at it. And there she is. That's a nice little knee buckle. Nice screamer. Been on the ground a long time. You can see how the iron's really set in there, but she's mostly complete. That's a nice little score. Let's see what else we can do here. We got maybe an hour left. Dan's got to call it a early day today. And there's one I didn't get on camera out of the hole. Thought it was going to be junk, but that is a very old pewter button. Give it a quick rinse. You can see the shank barely holding on there. I'm going to put this in some dirt and bring it home and see if I can clean it up a little bit. Not going to be here too much longer. Let's use our time. And there's my next buttony tone, and it is just crumbling apart as soon as I touched it. It's a pewter musket ball. I've dug in, I think, one or two of these before. But this one is just falling apart the second I touched it. I don't know what I'm going to be able to do with this one. Try and preserve it, but it's not very healthy specimen. Well, the hour groweth late. Dan's got to scoot out of here, so we're going to call that a day. It's kind of a short hunt, and I don't think I mentioned it, but it's actually Friday. He's got business this weekend, so we did a rare Friday hunt. So, not a ton of stuff, but that was some good finds, considering this site's probably been hit before. So, thank you for watching, subscribing, commenting, liking the videos, and see you guys in a couple of weeks.